So Ludacris got his citizenship in Gabon. Now, we've seen a lot of black Americans starting to travel to the continent. We even seen Samuel Jackson. He got his citizenship not too long ago. But let me go ahead and roll a short clip of Ludacris talking about his citizenship.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just became an official citizen of Gabon, of Africa. I am a loyal citizen of Zamunda. I mean Gabon. Since the greatest day of my life. And Wakanda. All of that. Wait, we can't show everybody on the internet. We can't show them. Yeah, they don't need to know all my personal information. Thank you, sir.
So, congratulations to Ludacris for having his citizenship. I am very proud of him for doing that.
Here is your latest Africa trending news. African-American A-list actor Samuel L. Jackson has officially become an African after receiving a Gabonese passport. The top Hollywood actor traced his ancestral home to Gabon and a Gabonese Bantu community. The Bantu people are the speakers of various Bantu languages, comprising of several hundred indigenous ethnic groups in Africa, spread over a vast area from Central Africa across the African Great Lakes to Southern Africa. During his trip to Gabon, he had the honor of meeting with the president Ali Bongo and his wife Sylvia Bongo, where he was honored with a Gabonese passport and citizenship. Jackson also met with the King of Benga. He said his journey of life has become so clear with the meeting he had with the monarch.
Merci beaucoup.
Ludacris and Samuel L. Jackson became Gabonese citizens. We are happy to welcome them as two new compatriots. However, multiple questions remain. Do they know the realities of Gabon? Do they know that some Gabonese can no longer hold their passport because of their political opinions, different from those of the current political system? Do they know that Gabonese government is a dictatorship and that their image is being used to hide the tortures and crimes that this government is committing? This illegal government uses your status to better its image internationally. Take the time to watch this video and discover the suffering of the Gabonese people. Ludacris and Samuel do not help this dictatorship to cover up its crimes. You both have an opportunity to make a difference that will be appreciated by the people of Gabon.
Police in Gabon came to show us that all is well in the capital, Libreville, and that the government is in charge of the city. We were taken on a guided tour to areas affected by unrest after supporters of opposition leader Jean Ping rejected the results of last Saturday's presidential vote. Police have been clearing roads blocked by protesters in areas perceived to be opposition strongholds. The military is also out in the streets and many people have been arrested. Security forces say there's been trouble in only a few parts, but there was tension in many of the neighborhoods we went to. And people who are not afraid to show what they felt about the election.
We are not politicians or the military. The police and military are our brothers, but we need change. We need to be free.
There's also been widespread looting in the city, with so many shops that had been cleared out.
People here are apprehensive and many are very angry. Some were shouting at us as we drove. Those we talked to say that life is becoming unbearable, they're running out of food, and commodity prices have gone up.
Many businesses are still closed, and the few that have opened, like this bakery, have long queues of customers. Some have been here since 5 a.m. The shop is only open for a little while. Not everyone will get their bread.
Le peuple ne se sent pas bien chez soi.
The situation in this country is alarming. People are afraid. We have nothing in the house. We want the crisis to end.
People here say that things will get worse if the political crisis is not resolved. Many of those we talk to say they want change, but they also want to get on with their lives. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Libreville, Gabon.
We are the Qu'il y ait deux véhicules devant et chacun doit avoir une bouteille d'eau en main au cas où il y aurait des bombes lacrymogènes. Une bouteille d'eau en main.
Ali, ici c'est 48, Ping 48.
Il y a d'autres éléments là-bas, il y a d'autres éléments là-bas. D'autres éléments là-bas. Il y a d'autres éléments là-bas. Ils appellent, venez. Ils viennent. Ils sont. Oh, les gens avancent. Oh.
Alors là, on a
la goupille d'une grenade.
assourdissante, voilà. Et là, on a des grenades. Il n'y a aucune grenade où c'est écrit 2016.
Là, actuellement, il y a au moins 3 blessés grièvement. 3 blessés grièvement qu'on a mis dans les voitures et qui sont partis et qui sont vraiment touchés. Ils sont vraiment touchés et nous, on craint déjà pour leur vie parce que c'est un qui a l'œil dans le sang et un qui a la bouche qui a, je pense, tout perdu.
Voilà comment on traite ses électeurs. Quand on est content d'avoir gagné l'élection. Ali a volé et les bongos toutes nos vies. Oui. Chacun parmi nous, il a volé nos vies. Nous n'avons pas de vie. C'est vrai. Mais supportons les quelques heures qui feraient que, passer un certain seul, la communauté internationale intervienne.
Il faut montrer les vraies images.
C'est bon, maximum. On vous dit que le oui, il ne faut pas dormir. Ne faites pas les yeux. Reste avec nous. Regarde les yeux. Il ne faut pas qu'il dorme. Ils sont en train de revenir.
La police tire sur les Gabonais.
J'attire des victoires, j'attire l'attention de l'opinion nationale. Ils tirent des balles réelles sur les Gabonais. Les propres agents de police, les forces de police, ils tirent des balles réelles sur nous. Ils veulent nous tuer.
Oui, on voit. Ici, il y en avait. Ça devait sortir. Ça devait sortir. Ici, là. Tu t'appelles comment? Hein? Comment?
Soraya.
Sorel.
Sorel qui?
Sorel qui?
Non, n'appuie pas.
Lui, là. Il doit forcément aller à l'hôpital. Ici, nous, on ne peut rien.
Voilà, ils ont déshabillé les gens ici. Là, j'ai une construction privée. Je sais pas ce qu'il faisait avec ses pinces. Ça, c'est un passeport. Un passeport, ouais. Moi, mon petit frère, il a été enlevé jusqu'aujourd'hui. Jusqu'à là, je sais pas, ça fait 3 jours. Je sais pas là où il est. Depuis qu'ils l'ont enfermé, ils l'ont amené, on ne sait pas. On aurait eu des informations qu'ils sont tous à la DGR, enfermés à la DGR, et torturés matin et soir.
Together we are strong, cried trade unionists in Libreville. Many here are angry with government, like Gustavo Gasella, who is representing the health union here. Expensive stadiums were built for the Africa Cup of Nations, yet civil servants' salaries will soon be reduced. That's sarcasm. There haven't been any schools, hospitals or universities built for 7 years. They can't finance medicine in the hospitals. How can we support the Africa Cup? That's why this Africa Cup wasn't welcome here. It's an insult to the people in Gabon. After the elections of August 2016, riots broke out. The opposition spoke of electoral fraud, while their supporters set fire to the Parliament building. Ali Bongo, in office since 2009, won a narrow victory. Bongo's father previously ruled the country for almost 42 years. Government security forces attacked opposition headquarters. The violence claimed the lives of dozens of people.
Signs of violence are visible all over this building, bullet holes in walls and windows. The opposition is blaming government forces for the violence. Also, we would have liked to ask the government a couple of questions about it, but nobody was ready to talk to us.
Gabon is in crisis, both politically and economically. Oil income has been poor, yet millions have been invested in the Africa Cup. The stadiums have been half empty for many games. Despite that, the Confederation of African Football sees no reason to criticise the host nation.
The Gabonese people are fan of football. When you talk about fan, you cannot relate that or link it simply to the opposition or make it a political talk. People attending in stadiums, they attend not only because they might not attend not only because the price is low or high. It has to do also with the transport facilities or configuration of the stadiums.
Gabon's trade unionists want to call strikes even after the Africa Cup. They're known as being close to the opposition, a thorn in the government's side. Their members are frequently arrested. Despite that, they want to keep going. If you can afford to stage an Africa Cup, says Gustavo Gasella, you can afford to put money into the health system.
Oh, my name is Alexis Scott, and I have a message for you. There is a place which was called the last heaven on earth. It's where I came from. It is Gabon. Gabon is half the size of the state of Texas, with only 1.8 million people. It's one of the richest countries in Africa and in the world. But Gabon has a secret everyone knows and no one is willing to talk about, because of the privileges involved. In Gabon, people are killed, girls are raped, innocent women and men are being imprisoned. In Gabon, poverty is extreme among the citizens. Gabon has a secret, and I will say Gabon has a problem. One family has been ruling the country for nearly 50 years, the Bongos. Remember that name, the Bongos. The father, Omar, from 1967 till 2009, when he died. Then his son, Ali, took over. The Bongo have a secret in ruling the Gabonese people. They feed themselves from human flesh to satisfy their Masonic and voodoo practices. The Bongo are ruling using this ritual to spread terror among the population of Gabon. The Bongo also use the country army to kidnap and kill without motives. Gabon is a rich country, very rich country, and the Bongo are using the country money from oil, uranium, manganese, cobalt, gold, diamond to maintain their lavish lifestyle. They are buying Western politicians to look away from the horror in Gabon. We, the people of Gabon and our children, have no future because we have no voice, because we choose to be non-violent. We are 1.8 million, less than the population of Houston, Texas. A violent revolution will exterminate our people, and the Bongo are eager to see that happen. Omar Bongo, the father of Ali, once said, if the citizens of Gabon ever push us out against our will, Gabon will disappear from the world map. He premeditated a genocide. We need a voice. We, the people of Gabon, need your voice. We need you to tell the world to act for Gabon. A voice of a senator, a voice of a congressman or congresswoman, a voice of a talk show, voice of an activist, a voice of a humanitarian, a voice of CEOs, a voice of movie star, a voice of singer, or simply your voice. Just a voice that can sound louder and can go further than mine. Our people, our country don't need a charity. We need freedom and democracy. We need to live. We have more to offer to this world. We want to free ourselves from mediocrity, free from the Bongos. So help us today. Don't wait to act when death will fill our street. Don't wait to act when starvation will rise and kill our infant. Don't wait to act when hatred will fill our hearts. And don't wait to act when this video will go viral and I will be among the victims. Please act now. Because a president who loses an election and chooses to stay in power anyway, a president who kills his opponent after the election, a president who ordered the army to shoot on protesters, a president who used human body parts as a trophy, a president who killed for his ego, a family that used the country money as a pocket change. That is not part of your everyday. What should it be part of ours? That's why we need your assistance today. That's why we need your voice. And know this, the Bongo owned properties around the world. As I speak, the Bongo may be your neighbors. They own property in Vegas, in LA, in New York, in Washington, in Dallas, in Houston. So help us shine the light of truth on this family. Help us to make Gabon a real country of the 21st century, and help us to kick this modern world dictator out of our worlds. Help us to free Gabon. I will now show you few pictures of Bongo clan and Bongo murders in Gabon. Now this is Ali Bongo, the dictator of Gabon. Before Ali was his father, Omar. And here you have Omar Bongo's ex-wife with his daughter, Pascaline. These two women are spending billions of dollars of Gabonese citizen money. Money from oil, which they're using to buy themselves private jet. Gabon doesn't have an airline, but the president owns a Boeing 777. And this is a murder they are committed. Children are being killed every day. Women raped and killed. Murder over murder over murder, all to maintain a lifestyle they always dream about. This is their housing in Los Angeles. This man is the elected president of Gabon. After the August election, Mr. Ping won the election, but Ali Bongo sent his militia to shoot and jumping headquarters. And here's the victims. It's tens of them. I know it's very graphics. Here's Gabonese mother who have to bury their children. Murder after murder from the Bongos. We have activists here in the US and in Europe specialized on the Bongos practices. With a country that produces all uranium manganese, this is how the children study. Sitting on the floor in one of the richest countries in Africa. Children are sitting on the floor. It is sad. It is sad. This is Gabon, a woman giving birth to her first child outside of the hospital because the hospital cannot receive them because they didn't have money to pay for. This is the truth about Gabon I want to show you. So we're calling for your voice. We are praying for your intervention. Help the people of Gabon free themselves. Help the people of Gabon and the children of Gabon have a future. May God bless you and may God bless Gabon.